So, yesterday, we managed to take over this castle. It says it's under siege, but it's not. They tried to siege it back, and then they got chased off by these guys. And the whole Carnate army is basically right here on this hill. Because, as you can see, they're very small. So, hopefully I get this castle. I sieged it solo. I filled it full of guys. So there's like 71 people in here. These are throwaway troops, so if I happen to not get it, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we're basically just waiting for it to come up for grabs. Right now they are deciding who's going to get the town of Atacaloon, which is down here, which is a property of Ijamur, because they took that back. After that's done, I'm not sure if it will be the castle next. It will probably be the other towns that are attached to Ijamur, if I had to guess. Sorry, I had to boot my kitten. She's looking at me very expectingly. So, for now, until that gets done, I could talk to some of these guys just to make sure that any talking points are cleared up. Like that. So he's kind of neutral on me letting one of the guys go that I got into a fight with. Such typically does credit to our cause, so that's kind of better. But yeah, we're basically looking for Vagar lords and looking to utterly destroy them. Because if you leave them alone for too long, their army gets big and then they become a problem. And if I'm planning to siege more stuff, which I certainly might, I'll have to look at Naleg Castle down here and how many people there are after this is secured. We don't want any large armies roaming around and throwing a wrench into our plans. So, like this guy. I'm gonna let him get away a little bit, because he didn't notice me. That's why it's good to have a high spotting skill. And then I'm gonna fight him. I'm actually gonna push him away, because there's a chance that we will fight in this village, and I do not want to fight in this village. I will fight out here in the open, though. Normally I wouldn't fight at night, but since I'm in a snow area, I'm assuming it's gonna be a little easier to see. So, I lose population with them. That's fine. Okay, so there they are. I'm gonna position up on this hill. Hopefully they're a little slow to go. Move my infantry up. Make sure everybody's spread out. I'm gonna have my cavalry follow me, and we're gonna go over here if they don't get in my way like they do every time. Okay. I tried to lance my own guy. Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna have them hold this position, and then I'm gonna have the everyone ready command ready to go. I'm gonna search out their person, their commander. That was probably him right there. That was lucky. I didn't think it was actually going to be him. Okay, so my archers are doing work on these small amount of cavalry he has. Okay, give the charge order now. They're in a pretty good position. Hopefully my cavalry hits them well. I didn't really see the grade of that hill that was there. He's got a pretty small army though, but it's good practice to be doing this. He was a little closer too. I don't know if that was just because of the area I'm in, or if that has something to do with the Floris mod. I don't remember them being so close. Usually you have a little bit more time to set up. I thought, anyway. Yeah, it seems to be going well. I didn't see any of my guys get knocked down or anything. That's good. Good first fight of the day. No casualties. He got away. That's too bad. I'm not even gonna bother capturing these guys. I ate through my sausages. Let's see. I will take this stuff to sell. Okay, well that'll at least keep him weak. It's a shame I didn't get the chance to capture him, so I could let him go to gain honor. But alright. We'll have more opportunities. Here, let's see, I'm gonna restock a little bit. I do not want to run out of food in the middle of this, especially since Ichimur is been at war the entire time. They've been doing really bad getting taken over and stuff. So they're not going to have a lot of food available. He's interesting that they ran away. He's following me. I could probably fight him right now and the lords would join me. And I could get rid of him now. A lot of sea raiders. It's just risky because if they don't, I'm stuck with the fight. He's not going to let me go. I wonder if they're going siege Kudan. Okay, I think Dundush is the marshal. Yeah, it looks like he's sieging. Okay. Nope, he gave up. Kudan's pretty well armed too, 336 people. Now, I could leave these guys to their own devices. Well, maybe he is. They just wanted to reposition a little bit. That's not looking good for that guy. Here's the Khan. So, I could leave them to their siege. That's gonna weaken them down a bit. But since I already have a castle, well, as long as I get this, that's fine with me. Because the weaker that they get, it's actually the better for me. Okay. Alright, here we go. I would support you. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Actually, if can I agree with him? Yeah. Because normally you can agree with them and be like, oh yes, I completely agree with you. I support you. Okay, good. So I'm having, I have a lot of support now, which is great. I support you. Okay, good. And it helps that I have a friendly relationship with these guys. Support you. Okay, so basically everybody supports me, which is great. I should go talk to the Khan to make sure that he is on board with me getting that fief. And then I can really start working it up. Who's fighting? Okay, this caravan's getting attacked by some bandits, and it's the enemy caravan. And, oh, so now that I'm at war, you can see that some of my businesses are being sequestered. which is why it helps to have very many businesses spread out among the different factions. Because anybody you go to war with, you're not going to get money from them. I had 0 money. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I definitely had more. Guy just really wants my goodies. I'm gonna avoid that right now. Okay, there's a enemy lord. Let's chase him down. Give him the business. I would have liked to talk to the Khan before I got into a fight with this, because I would have gained a little bit of reputation with him. Now that will probably be... The last lord I fought will be overwritten by this fight I have here. Want to follow me? I want to try to get up on this hill. I'm gonna make everything just a little easier. I'm gonna stick my cavalry over here to the side. Top of this hill, probably. Here. That will give them much better advantage. They'll have a speed advantage going down the hill, and they'll have a speed disadvantage going up the hill. So, I think that's my target right there. You see him on the horse? Right in the center of my screen. Just try to get him. Alright, that was the Lord knocked unconscious. Get the charge order. I was kind of hoping that Lance guy would go after me. He ran into his own guy, though, so works for me. Try to get these horsemen down, get those lances out of here. Those are definitely my biggest threat. Yeah, you can see that a lot of my guys are getting knocked down by cavalry, the C5. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. This one's going to be a little harder. That hill wasn't quite steep enough to stop their lances. I see. We're doing okay, though. I didn't see any red, so they're just wounded, and that's fine. My guy ran into me, because of course he did. So good at that. I have exactly 1 crossbow bolt, so I've been trying to make it count, but didn't have a clear shot by the time I thought about it. 2 killed, 11 wounded. Who did I lose? I lost 2 of my cavalry. So, that sucks, but it's gonna happen, I guess. And he got away. Damn. That's too bad. Well, we got lucky with the first 2. We'll just have to keep trying. As soon as I get this castle, I'm gonna dump pretty much everybody I can into it, everybody that I feel comfortable with. And then I'm gonna try to go around and grab some more troops, and I'll probably just be grabbing from these Swadian troops. Noble Light Hunter, hi, how's it going? Because, I mean, I guess I could grab from everybody. Everybody counts. So, I'll do that, but I'll try to keep a small force with me in case I get attacked. And then otherwise, I'm just going to be having as much room as I can so I can get as much people. I'm gonna wait for them to actually start the siege before I start with this. I don't want to sit around and wait for that to happen. I'd actually much rather be waiting up here in case they try to re-siege this castle before I even get it. Almost got all my companions for my playthrough. I'm just missing Plethy. Yep. And companions are hard to find. Sometimes they're always in the spot you don't want them to be. It seems like in the Floris mod, the one that I'm playing right now, finding them has been a lot easier. Particularly finding, this isn't a hero, but particularly finding ransom brokers has been very easy. 4 mercenary swordsmen. I'm gonna go fight these guys. They're just regular looters, so they should pose really no threat to me. Get my guys on top of this hill. I don't like going to Rivacheg native. I swear it's a hideout somewhere. Yeah, there can be. I can show you where it usually spawns here in just a second. Oops. No. If any of my guys go down during this fight, they deserve it. Alright, I'm gonna let them clean that up. Let them get a little experience. Bandits travel there like birds and flocks, yeah. Yep, especially those Taiga and Sea Raider bandits. Those guys are not easy to deal with sometimes. Okay. I don't like hiring caravan guards. I don't think they're very good. I also need to sell my stuff here. So, the bandit territory, or bandit hideout, usually spawns right here, in this copse of trees. Sometimes it's a little further out, like it's in this area. I would search this area, because if there's a hideout, it's probably right there. It can also spawn sometimes over here, I believe, although I haven't seen that in this playthrough, so I can't say for any certainty. But those are the usual spots that the hideouts spawn in. And as soon as you take it out, the bandits should kind of clear up on their own. I think they get despawned. That's what it always seemed like to me. Okay, here we got a opposing force coming in. It's a pretty sizable one too. No straggler that I can pick off. Oh Jesus, okay. So let's just get out of there. Get out of their sight range. I was gonna try to get around them. Do hideouts respawn? Yeah, they will spawn on occasion. What determines that? I'm not sure. It could be that when there are enough bandits in an area, they kind of coalesce and they make a hideout. Otherwise, it just happens on occasion, which will spawn more bandits in the area that you gotta take out. Like another common one is this copse of trees here. Usually you have a forest bandit spawn. For the mountain bandits, I think it's usually up here somewhere, somewhere around this mountain peak. I don't remember exactly where it is. Those are the common areas. I think it's randomized and there are multiple spawn locations, but in my experience, that's usually where you can look for them. If you've noticed, there's a large group of bandits. Where are they going? I don't like that they're coming over here. Havel. Okay, he's just running. Hopefully they don't come up here and siege this castle. Kind of looks like they're doing that though, isn't it? If I can get this guy alone, I'll fight him. Yeah, I know about that one in Swadia. I have it discovered, but I'm leaving it there to grind bandits. Yeah, and that's an option. A Sea Raider landing spawns down here. I've had that happen a couple of times on this playthrough. And they do spawn in other locations. I saw one somewhere else, but this isn't a common area. For grinding, forest bandits are fairly safe because mostly they just have like one-handed weapons and they have some shitty bows that they're not super good at using. So even if you do take a hit, if you have a decent armor, you're not really going to take a lot of damage. So for low-level stuff, they're decent to grind. For later on, you should do Sea Raiders, though, because Sea Raiders give more experience. You also find better gear for them. In Native, one of my first things I do, as soon as I get up in gear a little bit to take them on, I go hunt down Sea Raiders, because they drop pretty decent chest armor, and they drop pretty good helmets. So it's a really cheap way to get your heroes outfitted early on in the game. Yeah, grinding Sea Raider. Yeah. Yeah, this makes me a little nervous. Yeah, he's off by himself. What does his army look like? Majority tier 3 archers. And tier 2 infantry. He's got a few decent archers and cavalry, which could be a big problem. I'm running low on cavalry myself, actually. They keep dying. My heroes are pretty good though. Most of us are 100%, so an option. I have those tier 5 archers are really doing work for me in these fights, as long as I can get up on a hill. I don't know why though. I was 200 days into my game. I barely reached 100 days. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. And it's getting your playthroughs mixed up. I was actually thinking about starting a separate playthrough for my off time. I was thinking about that last night, but then I didn't want to because I don't want things to get confused. I think right now, when I started, day like 276, something. I spent a lot of time setting up. I'm pretty slow and thorough, let's say, some of this stuff. You know, if I could push this guy close to them. I don't think he's gonna run away from me, though. I think he's gonna... Traveling to Sungetch Castle. Wait, we're not at war with them, right? After you beat this, you might want to try out Gekukujo. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. That's the Japanese one, right? It's Japan, yeah. Yeah. So it's like feudal Japan, takeover. There's another one too that I saw that is Chinese based. I forget what it's called. But it's a Chinese map, totally different, and there are like something like 40 different factions spread across this huge map of China. And that seemed pretty interesting too. That's for like a long game, I suppose. Let's see. I want to make sure that I'm not at war with these guys. Okay, they're just at war with the Veggers. No outstanding issues with Carnet. Okay, so maybe they're just going there to rest. He's got a couple of wounded people. Here, I'll talk to him. Yeah, okay. It's fine. I'm friendly with him, too. There are a lot of factions in there. If I knew how to mod the game, I would have made a Romania mod. Yeah. Modding is tough. It's a tough job, and you really gotta love it to do it from what I know about it. Alright, I'm gonna help out this Olaf character. Got a huge troop advantage on him now. I'm gonna set my guys right up here. That's the enemy right there, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, I'm gonna let Olaf's troops hit first. Take out that horse. Don't need that there. Where is the Lord? Ow. Beggar archers hit really hard. Yeah, I'm gonna back off. Before I catch a bad stray arrow. Okay, that guy left me alone. Here we go. Over in this hill, I'm fine because the archers can't see me. So I can try to play a little bit of defense here. I'm gonna call my guys back. Reinforcements just showed up, so I don't want them to hit first. I want them out of there. Where's all of Olaf's guys? Is it just me left? Okay, I'm gonna charge in. These guys aren't really paying attention. Now he is. Yeah, that one shot, my horse took 29 damage. I think my horse's armor is like 60, too. Kinda nuts. I'm getting too slow now, as well. I can hear somebody... Damn it! I was just about to say I could hear somebody shooting at me. I was trying to see who it was. I can probably wait here, though, and, they'll finish the fight for me. Yeah, they just won. Battle 1. So... Yeah, I got showed up in the casualties. It worked out. I only got 8 wounded. That's actually very, very good. Neomod be a smaller side, though. A lot of people had control parts of the main. Just really merciful. Yeah, that'd be very interesting. I mean, I think you would be hard pressed to make up a story that's going to be better than what has happened in the real world. Real world politics and things that have happened in history. You know, maybe just like, even for like a fantasy based thing, you know, you swap the names and you add in a little bit of a fantasy element, but it's going to be hard to make it more interesting than what's actually happened. I'm not sure about Romania, because admittedly I don't know much about Romanian history, but I know some about Japanese history, and some of Japanese history is extremely interesting. Anyway, So I made friends with this guy. I was at -3 with him, so now I'm at +2. He got away, unfortunately, but that's fine. But yeah, modding is tough. And sometimes with these older games, it can be an extra bit of a challenge because they're not as well set up. Like modding, for example, probably the most famous example would be like Skyrim. Skyrim is very easy to mod. They give you everything you need. There's a construction set for it. The whole structure of it is kind of set up to be modded because they know that's how the game stays alive and they keep their community. So they make it very easy to mod. They give you a lot of tools right out the gate. With these older games, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure how well that would work. And I don't really know much about it. I am currently making a game, like from scratch. I'm like a year into the project. And even with that, I don't think I would want to try to mod a game because it's just kind of a pain in the butt. Just determine how auto battles go, the more strengths you have. Love to make a game, but I don't know coding at all. Neither did I. A year ago, I did not know anything about coding. The engine I'm using is Unity. Unity is great in my opinion. They are free. It's free to download, free to use, free of royalties if you make under $100,000. And there's so many resources online to teach you how to use Unity and how to code in Unity. Unity uses C#, and there's a lot of tutorials online. There's whole what do they call them? Like pathways or something like that, of like a 13-week course of learning how to code. And so I did that. And I know a little bit about code now. I wouldn't say a lot. I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I know enough to get me started in doing what I want to do. What kind of game are you making? I'm making it's gonna be a side-scroller auto runner with action RPG elements. So you have like well-timed attacks and well-timed blocks. It's gonna be fantasy-based. European fantasy, if that matters to you. It's pixel art. I'm gonna release it as a mobile game. It's gonna be free to download, free to play. I have very strong feelings about like how mobile games market their stuff and make money and the loot boxes and things. So there's not really gonna be any of that. There's gonna be a little bit of marketing stuff, like real world money spending, but that's mostly going to be skins. Because I really hate how mobile games do things nowadays, and I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. I don't want to get paid for it because I'm a year in now, with probably, I don't know how much time left to go. Oh, they're full, aren't they? But yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to turn out as well as I want it to. It started as a prototype test project as part of one of the things I had to do with my coding program that I was doing. And then I was like, well, I could add in some of my own assets and I could add in some of this stuff. And then, you know, after a while, I was like 3 months into it and I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more than just a test project. My real game that I want to make, because this is still the test project, just to make sure that I can get through the whole thing, start to finish, and I've been learning a lot as I've been going. The next project I want to make, I have some ideas for. That's going to be more of a turn-based, released on Steam, turn-based dungeon crawler. What's the name of the game? Have you decided that? The game right now that I'm working on is called Black Warden. Black Warden is based in my own fantasy setting that I've been working on for the last 15 years or so. So there's going to be lore there. I'm going to take the approach of not really forcing story down your throat. There's going to be a little bit of cutscenes, but they're going to be short. There's not really going to be any talking in them. It's going to just kind of be a guiding hand of where you're going, where you're at. If you want to get down to specifics, the game's going to set place between 3 countries. You have Zordrim to your southwest, you have Avalox to your southeast, and you have Tarkanan to the north. But the game isn't really going to take place in those. That's just sort of some setting things. Who are you? Okay, he's got a larger army. Besides that, I mean, you were making a game mobile and making it auto-runner. Yeah. 15-year setting, are you gonna set your games in the same world? Yeah, I'm planning on it. I'm planning to set all my games in the same world. I have like 5 ideas for games that I want to make, including a Mountain Blade-like game. I want to do that, because there aren't really a lot of games that make games like Mountain Blade, which is one of the reasons I play it so much. It's because there's really nothing else like it, as far as I know. I wonder if the siege just started yet. That's what I'm going and checking right now. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas. We'll see if any of them follow through, because it's even this little game that I've been doing is... Yeah, let's take out the king. Oh, they just stopped? I want to... let me get into this fight. Damn it. Okay, it's about 200 versus 60 now. Yeah. I don't want to make a game that make something like Salt and Sanctuary too deep and make it open world. A 2D open world game would be super interesting. Yeah, so one of the games I want to make is an open world RPG. The last game, the big project that I want to do, I love open world survival crafting games, such as like Ark or Conan Exiles. I love those games. I love the crafting systems in them, and I want to do something like that, but that is such a huge undertaking. There's so much work that goes into it. Whole teams of people spend years developing it before it even hits the market, and I am but one person. So that is a later on down the road, way later on down the road, assuming that this turns out to be successful for me. Right now I'm going to stick to the smaller projects, because I need to finish them in a reasonable amount of time, because making the game is my full-time job. So I've started the streaming thing on the side as a kind of like a side project. I'm not really expecting much to come from the streaming. It would be nice if it did, but I have no expectations. And I work on the game on my off time, so off time from streaming. That's what I do. Let's you need to stop doing that. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop it. The king probably is already taken out, huh? Oops. Let's everybody... I'll get the charge order. Try to decide. Half their army's spread out over here and half the army's over here, so... we should be okay. I have a pretty small force because, percentage-wise, I did not have the largest army. Yeah, I'm gonna have them hold this position. I see reinforcements coming in. Keep them behind the bulk of this guy's army. I see some of my guys got knocked down. That's a good reason to have some of these heroes. As you see, the horseman got stuck there in that group. He's gonna be fine when I exit this battle. So that's one of the great things about having heroes, because I don't have to worry about him dying like I would like a tier 7 cavalry. And then when he dies, it's like, well, there goes, you know, how many hours to get another one. Okay, worked out fine. Three wounded. Not bad. I should now be friends with Canuter here. Sure. I don't care about you. I'll have to level up Sajad. I need to get food too. Starting to run low. That will sneak up on you if you let it. So if you didn't get a chance to capture the king. Yeah, but they're just as useless and they can't kill anybody. My guys do okay. Here, I think when I talk to them, you can mouse over them. So he's got in 18 kills, which is, you know, not great, but he's really cheap for what he is, and he can't die. So why was I getting his int up? Probably just for this trainer skill, which is fine. Power throw. More polearm skill. Marnid. Was I gonna start getting his strength up to 12? I don't remember. Getting him some higher health would be nice with the higher strength, and then being able to use that better crossbow. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. His crossbow ability is maxed right now for what weapon master skill he has, so that's fine. And then he's gotten 15 kills on his own, and he has his, I don't think he's ever gone down either. But he's like a dedicated archer, so it's a little different. Is this siege still going on? Siege Udana. Yeah, it is. All right, let's do this. Or not. Maybe I need to talk to the guy doing the siege. Is the Khan here? Can't tell. There's only 100 people here left. Trying to click on your guy when they're in the middle of a siege is very annoying. You can't select his banner. You just have to find the sweet spot to click on him. There we go. I wish I ask you something. Are you interested in exchanging thieves? Oh. That's new. Should be affiliated with your family. What are you and your men doing? We're besieging Kudan. I completely believe what it's. Yeah. So why can't I join him? Why can't I join this siege? It's kind of very strange. Maybe because they're not actively fighting right now because a bunch of people left? He's not going to do so well, though, with just them. They don't have the number advantage. Although these are pretty low tier guys that are left in the town. Getting Kudan would be pretty nice. Even though it's... even if they don't take it, Kudan being this far weakened would be a decent outcome. If I decide to... It's having a feast in Tolga invites you to the assembly. Okay. I should show up, shouldn't I? I don't want to wait here too long because these guys are healing. The guys in the city are healing. And the Vega army's likely to show up. And really, like that guy, just that guy alone helping the Kudan siege would be devastating. So, oh well, I guess. Getting everybody at a no, not him, not him. Don't get rid of my very nice cavalry to put in this place. Getting everybody at a feast to talk to kind of clear your, like, oh, I heard you talk to this, or I heard you attack this person, good job, that sort of thing, like this. Just getting those cleared out for, in case you do something that is going to give you reputation with somebody. Track down the Khan. There we go. Yeah, see, like that. I've already made up my mind to support you. Okay, I think literally everybody supports me on getting that castle. So that's good. Any tutorials you recommend for coding? The Unity coding program, I forget what it's called, but it's like a beginner coding thing. And like I said, it's like a 13-week course, and they do a good job. I think it's Creating with Code, I think it's called. Really helped me, and that teaches you C#. So I guess it depends on what coding language you're looking to learn. If it's not C#, I have nothing for you. I don't have any advice to give you because I've just been learning C#. So. Okay. So they have 161. Yeah, okay, that works. And oh, those are cabbages I've sold here before. Never mind. Anybody in here? No? Alright, maybe they have, maybe they're pretty. I'll exchange those fruits. I never like to take the beef because it goes bad, but maybe just for the little bit of extra. It's only 84 silver. Let's do it, it's fine. Yeah, nothing here has switched out yet. So did the Khan just try? Okay, no, he didn't. And this is my village. Sausages, perfect. Recruit. 13. So the more a village likes you, the more people you'll get, and then the higher tier they'll get. We've talked about that throughout this playthrough. But just to reiterate and kind of see that in action there. Because if you're at 0 relationship with them, you're never going to get 13. That's way more than... Except, awesome, we have a castle. I am excited. I need someone to capture one of the noble lords and bring them to me. Yeah, no. That's hard to do. I would not recommend doing that unless you have a huge army. Because you're just praying to RNG at that point that you get the chance to capture somebody. Because sometimes it just doesn't happen for a long time. So, do that quest at your own risk. Okay, nothing in the shop. Let's do this tournament, and then we go back to our castle, put as many people in it as we can to keep it safe, and then we go about recruiting. That's the plan now. I hit the horse. Better than nothing, I suppose. That guy took a 55 hit. Did not care about it. I think it was him. Yeah. Oh, it's one of my own guys. I'm gonna take out that guy. Just killing my own guys. Which is too bad because I'm kind of lowering my chances to get the second and third place prizes if they place. I guess that's assuming I take first. You know, like, so far, I mean, I've been doing pretty well, especially in this arena. Oh, I just missed. Only got 1 point. How did I miss that? Okay, that was almost bad. I like that this guy... They seem to really like doing the, They get a polearm, and then they get a spear. That's their off weapon. It's like, okay, whatever, I guess. That's my 4 points. Got my bet. Oh, there's one more guy left. Never mind. No, there's somebody left. Maybe they're stuck in the house? The house. The barn. There we go. I haven't even looked at what my money's like, actually. I probably should. I should keep an eye on that. I'm gonna hop off here. Bye. Okay, see you later, Noble Eye Hunter. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate seeing you. You're off by yourself. There we go. How did I hit that guy and I didn't hit the other one? I just ran straight into the wall. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. And that guy blocked. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough there. Ow. That was lucky. And that last guy gets the lance. I don't want to take any chances. Better hit. Oh, he put his crossbow away. And I missed my lance. Alright, try this again. There we go. That's better. Alright, I'm doing well in this tournament. Probably because I got to warm up with some lord-to-lord battles. There we go. Doing better. Nobody else has been knocked out. There's one. That guy's really good at zigging when I think he's gonna zag. Okay, that's just my guy. I'm actually gonna try to get in his way because I still need one more point. Hopefully I can get that blue guy there. There we go. Okay, I don't care what happens to the red guy now. Or girl, I guess. Just missed. Just missed. It's okay. I could probably go down right now and still win this tournament. And the renown is really what I'm after now. Like, the gold is nice, but it's now secondary. Did I see anybody over here? I thought I did, but I must not have. Oh, no, there's some guys. I don't know what color he is. I can't see in the shadow. I'm not green anymore. All right. Should be good, as long as I don't go down here. That's probably last round, yeah? No, one more? Okay. Works for me. God. Oh. I wish they weren't so good at running right in your way. All right. Work with this. Maybe, oh, just missed. Should have just stuck to the guy on foot and tried to get him. I broke away and I couldn't make the turn. If I had a higher riding skill, I probably could have done it. That's one of my team. This should be the last guy here. Excuse me. How did he block that from behind? I can't block stuff from behind. I see my camera just turned off. I'll fix that in a second. That auto shut off is... It's a really nice camera, but the auto shut off is a little annoying. Okay, so my people took second and third. I got 2 shields that I can't use, and a horse that I'll probably sell. Wow, I'm 18 with them. That's really good for a city. Let's see, who else? Okay, yeah, she's got a lot of relatives, so you. If I ever decide to court anybody. I think you can also talk to them, if you have a good reputation with some of the ladies, I think you can talk to them and be like, hey, can you help me get reputation up with your husband or whatever? And if you have a high reputation with them, sometimes they'll like put in a good word for you. Thick crust heater shield. Shield required 4. Heavy is not as good as thick. I think I'm good here. Do I actually have a... I do not actually have a quest. So, I think I'll leave. Is Arumda here? I should actually go check, because now there's going to be a new fief for grabs, and I could align myself with somebody, and that's a pretty quick way to gain some easy reputation. Okay, we're 21, so I think we're friends now. I think when you get 20 and over, you become friends. So him. Oh, there's no more fiefs to get. So they must have already divvied out the other towns. Yeah, I'm not just blind and not seeing it, right? Yeah, no, I mean, okay. That's fine. Jesus. Who? I see you have 26 people as prisoner. Be a real shame if somebody came and attacked you. Oh, it just turned nighttime. Bad luck. Never mind. I don't want to fight horsemen at night on a flat plain. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Bunch of my high tier guys getting killed. That's what it sounds like. Ugh. Unsure. Okay, we're not friends. Oh, there is a fief up for grabs. I wonder why that wasn't showing up. Maybe there's like a short cooldown period or something? That's weird. I should go kill this guy. That's what I should do. Alright, well, I'm this close to the castle anyway, so I might as well go that way. Oh, they have like a whole army there. Never mind, I'm not gonna mess with that. I will go around behind them, though. I would support you. Oh, you declined my support. Oh. That's new also. So as far as I know, I've never seen that happen before. I would support your choice, so I gain reputation with both of them. This Alligar guy, he's not an honorable lord, but I do have a ton of reputation with him, just by happenstance. I could have supported this guy in the big conference with him. That's okay. That'll happen soon enough. As soon as I get a little bit more honor, those lords that are 19 with me will become 21. I see my Place got sieged while I was gone. Recruit some troops. Sort the defenders. Build a message. Build a barracks. What is a barracks? Barracks helps to train better troops. It's most architecture you learned at. Yeah. Yep. Recruit some troops. Sort the defenders. Oh, that's so nice. Before you were stuck with how they were, and you had to, like, remove them into your party and then place them, and they would go to the bottom of the list. And now you can just move them up and down. That's huge. You can recruit troops of the Carnet for this castle. Recruiting costs 800 denars and will require at least 1 day. You have 0 denars left here. And recruit for 0 times, and you have 16,000 denars in your coffers. Back. Manage the garrison. Okay, so I have these Sea Raiders here. Archers. I'll worry about getting them leveled up later. Horse archer. I'll keep the horse archers. I'll keep these cavalry as well. But this higher tiered Nord guys I will give away. So I'll also keep my party size down. I wonder if you have to have silver at your castle pay your troops in your garrison. That sounds like something that would happen, right? And then I'm going to give these guys away as well. I'll give away these really good guys. I'll keep, say 20. So who should I take with me? Because I want to travel with probably a company of about 60. That's usually a good number that I shoot for. So well, it looks like I have a lot of cavalry. I actually don't, because these are just like onesie twosie guys. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, and then 16, 17, 18. So I have about 18 cavalry, so that's actually good. So I want to fill the rest in with infantry. So who are going to be infantry that are low level? These dressed up women. I'll take this Tier 2 Vegger guy. These guys are high level. I want to keep them here. I could grab some mercenary swordsmen. And I think I will, because they have one more upgrade to go. They top out at hired blades, I believe. And then manage the castle. Sort the defenders. Oh, it's so good. Move to the top. I want these archers up top. So if we get attacked, they are going to be on the walls. And these guys have been deadly. I don't have nearly as many people as I would like in this castle to just leave it alone, but I don't really have a lot of options. The other option is I just stay around in the area and try to defend it until the war ends, which is not something I want to do. A lot of wasted time. Okay, there should be like a person here, right? A room to. Hey. This is where you have been. Chamberlain, that's who I want. Give me a report about the financial affairs. We currently have an income of 620 denars and a costs of 716 denars from fief and garrisons. Overall, this sums up to negative 96. Please give me a status report on the financial situation of the fief. That should be good. They must have just got raided. That sucks. But that's what happens. Manage fief improvements. We are currently have 0 improvements of 0 in year 1 fief. We want to build another. It's not getched. We're currently building a barracks. Okay. I wonder if my building in the town. Oh no, it's still building a messenger post. Completed in 15 days. Okay, cool. I'd like to manage the item pool of your household. Oh, nothing. I just wanted to check the documents. Inspect the treasury. There are currently 6,800 denars in the treasury, and we have no debts. I'll pay into the treasury 5,000. I just don't want them to be like, we can't pay our people at the castle when they all leave. It's like, no, I had the money for it. If only I had known. I had the money to spare, it's fine. Yeah, I still have 11,000. That's more than enough for recruiting and upgrading. So the castle is now 88, which is not a lot. So I should stay near the area to make sure. Yeah, Urumuda got killed. That's why he's there. Hudan's still under siege, apparently. I kind of doubt it. But recruiting is over here might be a little tough because I think if you're at war, you might need to have a positive relationship with them in order to recruit from them, not just zeroed out. Everything's looted as well. Look at all this. Oh, this is not looted. Okay. Looted. They're currently being raided. Okay, I gotta go kind of far to pick up new troops, which is not ideal, but I have no other option. I can attack these bandits, actually. I do have other options. Get these Thunder Bandits. This will do a little better for my renown as well, since we're kind of evenly matched. I should get a renown boost from this fight. Wow, this is a bad area. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. We're gonna sit as far back as possible. Here, I see him coming. Hold this position. I'm gonna send my infantry up. I'm gonna have everybody spread out. I'm gonna have the cavalry follow me. We're gonna put you guys... Let's put you behind this hill. That's a decent spot. Hopefully they don't see them as well. Alright, let's go antagonize them. See, my archer's already doing work. I feel like I'm slower than usual. Get the charge order now. I see them just making it up that hill. Ouch. Okay, so far so okay. That guy made a bad decision. They're both stuck. Okay. Apparently their weapon couldn't get through the armor, which is good. Okay, I didn't see anybody go down, so I might be okay. Yep, totally fine. I gained 1 renown. Okay, it's better than nothing. I'll capture him. I now have a place to put him. And I'm basically just gonna hire everybody. Because I need as many people as I can get. Maybe not the mercenary horsemen. These guys all kind of suck. I'll grab the mercenary horsemen. I'll leave. No, I'll just hire him. It's fine. I can always take them out and disband them later. Decent stuff on them. What do we got? Slave driver is not bad. As far as cost goes, I don't know about their equipment. It looks pretty similar and not super good. These townsmen, I remember I was upgrading them into this Edelnecht. I don't remember what their next stage is though. I need to look at these dressed up women because I don't remember what path we're going next with them. She could take riding skill, get higher in shield as well. Shield or iron flesh is probably what I should be upping. Trainer would be nice too. She's level 16. She's a little higher. Maybe getting trainer up. Yeah, and the next level she'll have 18. I'll have my looting up to 6. Thing is, though, I don't really need high looting anymore. If I do that instead, I'm just going to get this trainer skill up. Because that's going to help me now. Dressed up woman. Let's see. What's their troop tree look like? Sword sisters. Dressed up woman. Into... Okay. This unit? Battle axe, squared mace, on horseback. Those are such short weapons, though, for horseback. Decent armor, though. Shin bolts. Yeah, the armor's not very good. Great axe, battle axe, infantry. Not super good armor. Femme fatale. Yeah. Probably should have went this way, huh? A little more range. Same armor. Decent horse. Yeah, maybe I should have gone up to, like, on this path. Well, no, I can't. Because I had peasant women, didn't I? I didn't have refugees, so I can't make it up there. Because it was camp follower or dressed up woman. Camp follower just leads into this. So I guess this is the best way. So hospitaler woman. is what I want. See if I can recruit. I can't. So I'm at 0 with them, but I can't try to recruit anybody. I don't think I grabbed them when I was down here, so. Fresh beef. So that's starting its degrade process. No prisoners. I should check this town. It's not actually under siege anymore. Yeah, 170. It's actually not bad. If I were in native, I would siege this place right now. I would go back to my castle, grab my best guys, and go siege that place. Here we have a Tundra Bandit lair. Good to know that that's there. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Yeah, he got chased back into that castle. If they hadn't have shown up, I could go around this way and then track him down. Because he's only got 12, it's a good chance to capture. They're gonna raid, yeah. Yeah. Okay, how far away do I want to get from my castle? Is the question. I don't think I want to get super far away. Ooh, what's that? 189. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna push them out of these trees. Instant reinforcements. This is very flat, isn't it? Try to move back as far as possible. That'll give us more time for our archers to do some work on these guys. And there they are. All right. So I'm just gonna have everybody hold here. That's good enough. My infantry out front. I'm just gonna set my cavalry off to the side over here and hope that's good enough. I want them really spread out. Yeah, I seem really slow, don't I? Maybe it's just because I'm used to tournament horse speed or something with low armor. That guy took a spear, didn't die. There we go. You gotta respect those thrown weapons. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. You catch an unlucky thrown weapon in the head, even from these guys. That's gonna be just about it for you. I missed. I never did go to that training ground and practice. Yeah, called for reinforcements, but I knew there was only going to be, you know, less than 10. Because I had a force of, what, 117? They had 50, so the reinforcements weren't going to be anything. I wasn't too worried about it. Mercenary horseman killed. I don't I didn't care about him, so fine with me. I'll capture this guy, and then I'm basically gonna hire everyone. A lot of caravan guards, though. The majority of them, it looks like. Nice. Got some tier 5, tier 6 guys. And then these tier 1 guys I can keep in my party to get them leveled up. That's nice. This will work out well. Oh, I missed these tier 3 guys down here. And I've hit my limit. So, let's start getting rid of people. Who do I like the least? Probably these guys right here. Alright, how much do we have left? We have 13, 14, 15, 26. We have 26 for sure's left. So, we have some of those mercenary horsemen. I'm going to release them. Caravan guards, release these guys as well. Oh, I can upgrade him to a swordsman. Cool. Works for me. Alright. Should be a little better now. And take the rest, these townsmen. And I think that's good. Mamluk. Yes, please. These guys are really good. Or at least they were in native. Mamluks were like one of the best units in native. I know they're a different tier. The tier systems are all different. But that's a pretty good bonus. Heavy Nordic Great Axe. Heavy Nordic Great Axe. Weapon reach 100. Damage 45. Speed 92. Not bad for axe, I guess. Bonus against shields. Strike required 10. It's not bad. It'll sell well, at the very least. What was that? This. Oh. This. Balanced Vendelox axes. Required power throw 3. Sajad has some thrown weapons, but I don't know how good they are. Those are pretty good. Let's check. I see some more of my guys got upgrades waiting as well. Large bag of bearded throwing axes, 43 and 32. These are 42 and 32, so they're not quite as good. And this is a large bag, so all around worse. Does anybody else... I know some people have... I've started putting points into their power throw. He's only got 1 level into it. He's got 2. And it was going to be one of them. The rest of these guys won't have it, so that's what we have. Keep our Nords infantry. I believe they go Huskarl for the better ones, the ones that I like better. Swadian militia. Swadians make pretty good militia. They make really good cavalry. Or at least they did. I'm working off of native knowledge. I'm assuming that the mod has kept things similar-ish. We're going to keep these farmers. Let's see. We actually need archers. The Vagar guys I'll try to keep as archers, but I don't think I have very many of them. A lot of these were Nords, which I want all as infantry. I'll try to keep these guys. I'll see how they do. They have crossbows, so that's a good sign. I'll look at these when it comes time to upgrade them. Because they might actually be pretty decent as crossbowmen, we'll see. Okay, back to the castle. It came time to it came time very quickly. Keep these guys as infantry. All those points into trainer are starting to really pay off now. For exactly this reason. I'll have to look at these mercenary guys as well. I don't remember what they were. These guys, I think the Vulgir is the way that we were taking them. That sounds familiar to me. Sweaty Militia. It's Edelnects. This guy is Hired Blades. These are beggars, so we're going to put those into archers. Okay, so we have these Edelnecks and we have these mercenaries. Oh, they're both mercenary trees. Okay, I only gotta look at one spot. Good. Not notes. Reports. Upgrade trees. Mercenary. Alright, so these are the guys that I have. So we want to go top route with them, and they're going to top out here. Which is not great, but at least they're cheap. Only 64 to upgrade them. Okay, these Edelnecks, we want to go top route, it looks like. Yeah, these sword and board guys, heavy armor. That sounds like what I want. Okay, top path for these guys. I like that their gear doesn't really change. They just kind of get like a better shield. And then top path for these guys. Alright. Hopefully we make it back to the castle without incident. But we'll find out, I suppose. Manhunters versus Tundra Bandits. That could be a good place to recruit as well. I need to go down to Provident and collect. I have 1,000 silver just waiting for me. For when I get back. Keeping prisoners in your castle until things calm down that you can actually trade them is an option. Do remember, if you don't have a prisoner tower, the more prisoners you have, the more likely they are to, some of them, to escape. So I could run these back and forth. I pretty much looted everything. I could, tracking down some of those bandits just to hire people from them, though. Kind of seems like the play. I think anybody tier 3 and above I will get rid of. And then less than that, they stay in the party to get upgraded. Probably keep the cavalry on me. A lot of mercenary swordsmen. I'll have to move some people around as well, just to make sure that... yeah. Just to make sure that they don't start a siege and then it's all like mercenary swordsmen and like 6 archers. Like, that would be bad. That's asking for trouble. So company is 74, that's pretty close to my 60 that I like to keep, and all these guys are pretty low tier. So, and I have these higher level archers here, but I want to keep those guys on me. Hopefully I find some time to go over to the Rodok area and recruit literally everyone, because having these high-powered archers is so important for defending castles, and so you need a bunch if you're going to take a bunch of places and distribute them. They run out pretty quick. I'll give this slave driver away. I don't care about him. Yeah, the rest of these guys are tier 2s, so let's figure out this situation. Manage the garrison. No, not manage the garrison. Manage the castle. Sort the defenders. So I got my really nice archers up here. That's 15. Mercenary swordsmen, I'm going to move down to the bottom. Because by the time that starts to matter, that's where I want them. Because by then, they're probably inside the walls if they've eaten through everybody else. So let's move these guys up. I'm gonna try to keep these sort of even. Once I decide how many archers I want up front. So that's what, 15, 16, 17, 21, 37. That's pretty decent. Should move these guys up and take out these guys. Try to put my best archers up front first so they can take out as many people as possible. Like, they're going to be first to contact, but that's okay. Okay, where does my infantry start here? So that's 1, 2, 6, 16, 18, 20. Let's say another 30. Maybe just another 20, so 40 total. Okay, and then the rest can just be as they are. As long as my front half is kind of good, I feel a lot more comfortable with that. I recruit some troops. I think I have to stay here. You can recruit for 2 times. It will cost 800 decks. 16 2 times. I don't see anything changing on this, but let's just see what that does. I don't need to take a walk around the courtyard. Is anybody here still? Nope, they've left. So it's just my chamberlain here. Before in native, you could have a chamberlain if you had your own faction. And you could either take somebody from the town, which is like a prominent townsperson, or you could put in a hero. And it was always better to put a hero in because you had more options of things you could do. So if you're thinking of starting your own faction, put a hero in as your steward or your chamberlain or whatever it's called, but make sure it's not one that you want to keep in your party because you don't get them back. So a good way to go is to just go find somebody, preferably a nobleman, that is not normally in your party, that does not work in your party composition. Grab them and then throw them in there, and then they'll be your steward for the rest of your playthrough, assuming you don't get completely taken over. So 197, that's a pretty decent force. Obviously more is better, but that's pretty standard for the beginning of the game castles. They usually have about 200 people. So if they were going to siege this thing, it would take... It can't just be 1 or 2 people. They got to have a little larger army to stand a chance. So I feel a little bit more comfortable there. This place is taken over by bandits, so I might as well help them with that. I'm not really going to be able to help them very much. I didn't hit anybody. Okay. Some of the farmers are getting knocked down. That's fine. Hopefully my guys are okay, because I got lower tier troops now, so I can't really rely on their rank to keep them safe as much, or expect them to. It seemed to work okay. Yeah, none of my guys went down. That's good. Gain reputation with them. Okay, so I got 14 now, so if I recruit, I get 18 tier 2 guys. Which is awesome. I have a bunch of gear on me too I need to sell. Some people are ready to upgrade right now. I could just throw these guys right in. Castle, and I think I will. These Karagit guys to Serig. Let's look at their tree and see where they're going. Okay, so these are the people that I have. I don't really want to make them horsemen because I don't think they're going to stick around in my party. So this would be where they top out at. They have one-handed weapons. They got polearm, bad shield, decent body armor, not so good helmet. They're not bad, and they're relatively cheap. It'd only be 115 to upgrade them, so I think that's the route that I'll go with them. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Noble Light Hunter. How's it going? I was just saying, I think you had just missed, this town right here got attacked, was overrun by bandits. I helped them. My reputation with them is 14. Sorry, my brain just totally blanked on that. And then when I recruited, because I waited to recruit until after they were done, I got 18 tier 2 troops from the town. But I'm thinking of creating a Unity ID and start to learn coding. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is you don't lose anything because it's completely free. So if you're thinking about doing it, there's no reason not to at least try. And some of it, they start you off pretty easy if you're doing the creating with code, pathway, 13-week program, whatever it is. They start you off pretty easy. It's not too hard, and it's nice and broken up into sections, so it's pretty easy to follow. Work on it for an hour, put it down. When you come back, you can pick up right where you were. So, Manchester Garrison. Okay, I got 88 guys. That's totally fine. These are Arumida running for his life. There's actually not too many people here. All things considered. So that's 70. That is about 170, that's about 230. That's about 230 guys. So if I took everybody out, as many people as I could, out of the garrison, and went and fought them, Arumida and I would be fighting them, and it would be pretty even terms. It would be a long battle, though. But I could have the chance to capture 4 people. So I would probably capture at least one of them. I think it's worth it to do. So I think that's what we're gonna do. That will also hurt the Vegger force immensely. And then we'll have a little bit of easier time taking territory, which I don't care about for the Incarnate, but I do care about weakening them for when I take them over. I have 0 experience, so I want to learn the actual basics. Too many tutorials on the internet assume you know something, and well, I learned nothing. Yep. So the creating with code is designed for beginners. They'll teach you very basics and then work from there. I think there are a couple of very, very beginner. If you see something with the beginner tag on it on the Unity Learn website, they mean it, because I think it goes from like beginner to, I can't remember what the next one is, and then intermediate, and then advanced, I think it is, something like that. But I really liked the Unity Learn website for learning, because I never felt like I was lost and that I had to look something up. They do a good job with that. You do some of that later. Like with the creating with code, once you start working with some of the prototypes, there's usually like a quote unquote test at the end where you have to fix the thing, whatever's wrong with the thing. You need to fix it with the thing that you learned in that section, and then there's like a extra credit sort of thing that is not talked about, or at least not talked about very much in the program itself, because it wants you to find the answer on your own. It wants you to Google things, figure it out, because that's what a lot of your coding is going to be. A lot of your coding when you're doing it on your own is like, well, I need to make this happen, but I don't know how. You need to learn how to figure that out. That's just the nature of the beast. And if you've ever worked with computers, it's like that with any sort of computer thing ever. So I came from computer networking, working with Cisco products, and it was like that the entire time. You know, people call you an expert. Really, it's just like you're better at Googling than them. So I'm in high school, and right now I have a summer vacation, so I have time to learn. Yeah, and it's a good skill to have, even if you don't stick with it. Knowing a little bit of C#, knowing a little bit of code and how it works, can really expand your toolbox. It can really make you realize some things and have a little bit more understanding if you decide to do anything with computers, whether personal or professional. Okay, who do I want to take with me? I should take some higher level guys. I should take some of my better archers. I think I'm just going to take from the top down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm likely to lose a bunch of people in this fight that I'm going to be going into. But as long as I win, that's fine. I think I'll fill in the rest with mercenary swordsmen. Okay, so I have a small cavalry force followed up with archers. Yeah, alright, this will have to do. And then they have really no prisoners. This guy does some. So whoever I lose in the fight, which is likely to be some of them, I can get some of those back from this guy. So, before I kick off this fight, I need to pee, so I'll be right back. Just get the camera reset now, just so it doesn't shut off in the middle of this fight, because I'm assuming that this is going to take a couple of rounds of fighting. '81 of 82. Whichever. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, they're running from me. The question is, do I want to take them by myself? Should have let him get a little closer. Okay, new plan. We break them into a smaller group, split them in half, take out the easier target. Now I'm very confident. Good. He joined his side, which is exactly what I want. Old dirty scoundrel. Kind of weird I'm getting achievements because I've done all this stuff before. I think the bulk of my playing, I didn't have my game linked to my Steam account. Because I think I got it off of like GOG. Or disc? Probably GOG, though. And then linked it later. And then I also played a lot of it on PS4, so. Alright, I want these guys over here. That's a relatively flat area. I really want to be careful with this, because if I'm not, I'm likely to pay for it. I'm gonna grab these guys, I'm gonna stick them. There's not really a good place for them to go, is there? Everywhere is kind of on this hill. And I'm losing time. I'll just stick them to the side here. Get that command ready. Okay, I need to find their commander, like, now. Probably you. I hit his horse. It was indeed. Get the charge order. Okay, I'm purposefully trying to get in their way to slow down their lance charges. With my superior numbers and my tactics skill, I'm hoping that it's not going to be too bad. You see I'm losing a lot of guys. I kind of expected this. Even though I'm fighting them 2-to-1, I'm not fighting these regular bandits anymore. I'm fighting higher trained, heavier infantry, heavier cavalry. What do we have left? I think we broke them pretty well. I didn't see reinforcements show up at all. Maybe I missed it. I see them running towards something. I'm gonna call them back, hold them here. If they run off and get away, that's fine. I don't care about stragglers. I care about getting those lords. Those thrown weapons I'm a little worried about, but try to get these archers out of here too. Those Vega archers will... The higher level ones, they're strong. And in native, the high level Vega archers are about the only ones you want to actually go for, because the rest of the archer bunch is useless. Okay, any more... I see we got some more reinforcements. I don't know why those guys are dead over there. One of my cavalry probably made his way over there and then got wrecked. That's probably one of mine, huh? Yeah, it doesn't look familiar. Maybe. I got my game for free because some guy on the internet decided to take a video with free codes for the game in the description. No kidding. And I used them at Tailworld's website. I mean, 4 kills, 1 of your guys die, so it's a pretty good ratio. Yeah. So altogether, 11 killed, 15 wounded. So 11 killed isn't bad at all. These are tier 2 guys. These were some tier 5 archers, so that sucks. My Rodok archers too. It's too bad. Tier 2. Okay, yeah, so nothing bad at all. And then some like 1C, 2C guys, a lot of those being my cavalry. I need to restock my cavalry. I have none. 158 versus 1. Oh boy. You better pray for me. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. I got to use all of my combined Mountain Blade knowledge. Race the rest of my cavalry and see who gets them first. Are we gonna be them? My riding skills isn't very good. I'm pretty small. Where is he? I wonder if he just decided to run away. I hit the edge of the world here. Everybody's got the charge order, right? Oh, maybe they didn't. Maybe they were following me still. Yeah, they must have been following me. Press backspace for the map. Oh, I see. Never bothered to use that. Good. You fought well, you're free to go. And then the other guy escaped, which is fine. I only needed to try to capture one of them because I was a little low on honor, and now I should be good. Let's get some of these guys upgraded, and then if we can go get those other two guys as well. And then it was the original plan, but better, because I have them separated. I'm not going to bother taking prisoners because it's going to slow me down. Maybe this guy. He's tier 5. He's going to... This guy too. Tier 5 I should get decent money for. Not that I care about money at this point, but it's just good practice. You never know. I could run out. Yep. That tells you to position enemies on the... Yeah. Normally my assessment's kind of the same. I usually know, well, it's good to know. Definitely good to know. I should run down to each where my inventory is basically full. Into those guys. Those guys are the Soldiers. What does he got? The bulk of his army is tier 1 and tier 2 infantry. He's got 2 tier 6 archers and a handful, about 10, of high tier cavalry. Pretty easy to take out. We'll get him if I can. What's his speed? 4.4? I'm 6.1? Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Surrender or die. Let's take a look. I have no idea the scale of the map, but... Okay, let's get on top of this hill and stay here. Over here, actually. Move them up. Out. I'm gonna leave my cavalry right there, actually. Normally I like to hit them from the side, but it's okay. I see him in the back. That's gotta be the guy on the horse. Try to get him taken out. That was him. Alright. Now try not to die. And get these guys closer to my army. I should actually just run them. If they're gonna follow me, if I run them close... Almost got me. Okay, these are like tier 1, tier 2 guys here. Basically peasants. With enough of them, they'll still do a number on me. Too bad I couldn't take out any more of those cavalry. With those lances, though, I just don't want to risk it. The main thing is I gotta stay alive so the fight can keep going. I'm gonna call everybody back on top of this hill. I don't want them getting too spread out. Take out some of these stragglers here. Okay, now that they're closer, I'll give the charge order again. I just want to keep them grouped up on top of this hill. He's a higher level guy. He survived that hit, yeah. Tier 5 archer. Alright, here come the reinforcements. That guy's gonna go down. It's Leslet. Mathel just went down. Okay, those two are down. That guy left. And then these are just regular farmers. So I don't really need to regroup. I don't even know if these guys can really harm my guys at all. Maybe one of them gets a lucky hit on a wounded guy, but otherwise it's not gonna happen. Plus they're using rocks, which is blunt weapons, so they should just knock them out. There's always a chance for death, but... Okay, 6 killed, 17 wounded, so I'm not losing too many people. Most of those were Hired Blades, Tier 2 Karragate. One more of my Tier 5 Archer sucks, but yeah, that's fine. He got away. But when I find him again, it will be better, because he will be weaker. Not only will he have less people in his party, but he will also lower tier troops. Yeah, this... Get these upgraded. We could go for one more if we catch him. 5.3. Gotta... Yep, perfect. So I can move in to help. And I'll gain a reputation with him. Jesus, what is this map? What the fuck? Before I knew you could give commands to your troops, so this is like my first playthrough. I remember I hit a map like this once, and I was like, what? Well, what are we supposed to do about this? And the battle took so long because everybody got stuck on the cliff face because they tried to run straight at the enemy. We should probably go up top here. Because I don't know where the enemy is. So they're about there, so they're going to be climbing as well. If I can position on top and get my archers shooting at them, everybody else won't be able to do anything. Yeah, they're there. So we're going to go right here. And normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to tell everybody to stand closer. We're going to squeeze in. We're gonna wait for them to get up here. If Urumuta's people kill him, that's fine. Otherwise, they got a whole army waiting for him on top of this hill when they get up here. This is where it would really benefit me that I had a ranged weapon. Oh, you're an enemy. I'm just looking at the archers in the back. Alright, that works. My guy got that kill? That's some good experience for him. He'll probably rank up just from that hit alone. How did you feel when you first learned you could use commands? Oh, it was a game changer. That took this game from like, oh, it's fun, to like, this is one of my favorite games I've ever played. Yeah, we got a big reputation game with him. The guy got away though, but that's fine. I don't want to hire that type of bandit. Although in the mod, that's changed. He'll go into like another unit's tree, which is way better than what it used to be. Whereas like they go back to like a tier 1 farmer or something like that of their respective faction. Just suck. I'm gonna grab some Kargat cavalry actually, because my cavalry is not doing so well. Okay. We should actually be friends now, like good friends now. Let's see, notes, characters. I don't remember what his title is. Does it just say here? Favorable. So favorable is what you, I think what you want, because I think you want to have a relationship with 27 with them. That makes your recruiting a lot easier. I'm gonna put these people back in this. Actually, I think I might call the stream